Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing a triple extra long set. It's really cute, like a Valentine's Day inspired set. And the original creator of this design is vo.tino, I believe, on Instagram. So I just wanted to give credit where credit is due. And yeah, so we're just going to be doing this. I'm going to show you guys how I did it. And you guys, it's literally crazy because this set took me so long to do. I think it took me like around 2 hours, which is like crazy, but we are starting off with our nail tips and buffing as always. I did speed this part up just because it's pretty self-explanatory. I used the Nailzbydev triple extra long nail tips, and I used also her rubber base coat because it's super thick and strong, and I knew that this would be the perfect way to get extra strength on these really long nails. You want to make sure that you have extra and like a layer of protection so that they don't break because they're longer. And yeah, so that's what we're doing there. And then I'm also going to be applying, I believe, 2 coats of this just to make sure that I really have that as like exactly how I want it. And I did cut the tips of the numbers off of the nail tips just so that they could all be the same length. And yeah, I buff with the mini buffer. I'm not sure if I said that already. Next thing we're doing is going in with this color, Wilshire Boulevard by Igel Beauty. It's a really gorgeous like magenta, and this is exactly the kind of color I need. In the original photo, the color did look a little more pink, I felt like, and I didn't realize until after. I thought this color looked perfect, but I still love it. It's really beautiful, and I think I've only gotten to use this color at least one time since I've bought it, and I bought it like a long time ago. So I was excited to use it for this set, and I did see a lot of you guys commenting that you wanted to see this tutorial. I'm so glad I did end up filming it. Sometimes when I feel like sets are going to take me longer, I don't end up wanting to film them just because the footage is so long. Like, this footage for this set was probably around 2 hours and something, and I had to cut it down to like the amount of time that this video ends up being. But yeah, it was a very long process for this for some reason. And yeah, so I'm just gonna do 2 coats of this on all of the nails. And you guys, this is an Igel Beauty color. When I first started my nail journey, Igel Beauty was, I think, the second brand of gel polishes that I had ever bought. It was D&D first and then Igel Beauty after. And I loved their gel polishes so much. I still have them to this day. Like, they're so good. They work so well. And even after all this time, they work so good. I do really like the quality of them. The problem is I hate their shipping. Like, I know that their shipping is probably like around $16 to $20 depending on like how much you order, and before it wasn't like that, so it really sucks because I would love to purchase from them, but I would rather not pay that much in shipping. But yeah, so this is what I'm doing here. And you guys, I was kind of intimidated to create this design, honestly, just because it has a lot of hand painted elements. But I'm here to break it down for you guys and kind of show you how I did it without it being too confusing. Because when I see sets like this on Instagram and stuff, it makes me kind of nervous to create them.
Baby, you give me ice and fire.
Next, we are going to be painting the hand painted part. So I'm going to be grabbing this Madame Glam pink paint pot and I'm going to be mixing it with a little bit of that same magenta. So I'm just going to grab some right here on my table and I just go ahead and put in a tiny bit. The only reason I did this was because I felt like this pink was more of a peachy undertone rather than like a, I don't know like how to explain it, but like the undertone just looked off. So I went ahead and added a little bit of this so that it matched the base color. So yeah, I just added a little bit of this and I just did it until I felt like the color was good. You guys know this. I'm always mixing my colors. Like literally that's all I always do is mix all of my colors together so that I can create the one I'm looking for. And we're going to be creating this X pattern, almost like, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but just like an X design. We're going to do two X's and then we're going to go ahead and just make them a little thicker. You can make them whatever thickness you decide. I just decided to do them not so thin, and then I am using a really long brush for this. I believe this brush is 15 millimeters long, and yeah, so this is what I'm doing here, and I'm just doing like these little kind of like diamond shapes. This just helps you have that diamond in the middle, and we're going to be doing little hearts on top of it. So I'm doing this right here, and then yeah, I'm going to be doing it on these two nails. The next thing I'm going to be painting is the little Chanel logo sign, and it's kind of like a little bit hard to do this honestly, just because you got to get the proportions right, and that's what makes it a little more difficult. I did switch to my smaller brush now, so this is like my 9mm brush, I believe, and I am going ahead and just doing two C's, and they are connecting in the middle. I could have sworn that back when I was in school we had this thing like, oh my gosh, you guys are gonna know what it's called, but I don't remember, but it's like the graph where you put like the pros, cons, and then like the middle things of both of them or something like that. I don't know how to explain it, but basically one of those is what you're creating, but you're just gonna make them C's instead of O's. So yeah, we are doing that, and then we're going to create some drips. I think we do drips, yeah. So I'm gonna do some drips like this. I'm just starting off with a lot of polish on my brush. This is gonna help so that you can put up all the bulk of the polish that's on the brush onto the drip part, and then for the skinny part you just drag up whatever's left, you know what I mean? So we're going to start off with a lot right here, creating the little bead, and then we're going to just drag up whatever's left on the brush. So that's my easiest way to do the drop part, or like the what is this called, like drops, or yeah, so you guys, I don't even know what that's called, but yeah, so we're doing that, and then we're also going to be doing it on the middle nail where we're going to start creating some cherries. So this one I was honestly kind of scared of as well, just because I didn't know for right now you guys are going to see I struggle a little bit. My hands were a little bit shaky this day, and I don't know why, but I was trying my best to try to fix it, and it just kept getting worse and worse. I don't know how. You could just see there my lines are so messy, but I just went back and fixed it, and it ended up working out. And as always, if you feel like you mess up, you can always just go back and clean it up a little bit, and it'll make it good as new. But we're just creating little cherries, so kind of like big fat hearts, but without the pointy bottom, I guess you can say, is my best way to describe it. And yeah, so we're just doing that, and I'm gonna color it in with the same color, and I'm just cleaning up my lines right here, trying to make sure that it's like pretty smooth, because I was kind of having some trouble.
You're chilling in the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh.
And now for the thumb, we're going to be drawing on some lips. You guys, I think this is my first time ever drawing lips ever in my life. Like I'm trying to think of it, and yeah, I think this is my first time ever like painting it on like nails or anything. So I was kind of struggling a little bit at first to try to get the proportions. So I kind of just did like the top of a heart, I guess you could say, but you're going to create the flat line and then you're going to create the bottom lip and you're going to just make it even to the top one. And it honestly wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, but we're going to be doing a few of these and then a few little hearts, and you want to make sure you get the little cupid's bow so it really looks like a lip. So make sure you do like two little mountains, you know, for the lips. So like go like start and then go up down so that it has like that center barrier where the cupid's bow would be, so that it looks like a really cute lip. And yeah, I just tried to do kind of like different sizes so it looks like not so perfect. And I think I did end up doing 3 of them on each thumb.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby.
Next, in the original inspo, it did have some chrome around some of the stuff, so I'm so excited to get to use this gel. This is the Sissi, I think molten metal like paint, and I did get it from Nailzbydev shop. I ordered it when I ordered some other stuff from her, so I'm really excited to try this out. It's my first time ever using it, and you guys, I am obsessed. It is so chrome and so good. I need one exactly like this but in gold. You guys, I have really struggled to find a good one, and I know that they don't exist or else everybody would be using it. Like I know there is a gold one, but it's not chrome enough for me, you know what I mean? Like I want a really chrome gold, like reflective, looks like a mirror almost, but gold. So we're waiting for the day that is created by somebody. But yeah, I'm just going ahead and I'm going to be kind of not like tracing, but kind of tracing the cherries, and then just adding like some extra of the silver onto the stem part, and yeah, just tracing it over right here. And then I decided to add in my own personal details. In the original picture, it didn't have like this little line that shows like the indentation of the cherry, and it didn't have like the gloss lines, like where you can tell where, like, you know what I mean, like the little line to show that you had like light hitting the cherry, because cherries are like shiny. I don't know how to explain it or what that is, but I just wanted to add that to add a little more definition and to make it a little cuter. So that's what I decided to add right there.
Some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
We are going to be doing the same thing right here on the Chanel design. We're just going to trace over it, just literally tracing over all the pink. And it's pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple. I was just trying to keep my lines as even as I could, but this molten metal is definitely really good. Like, this gel is so easy to work with, and it was honestly a perfect consistency for gel painting, which I love, and I can't wait to use it on so many more designs. From now on, when like anybody asks me for chrome, I'm definitely going to be using it. Next, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be top coating all the nails, and I'm going to be using the Modelones top coat, and I'm just going to do a nice layer to cover everything up because we're going to be adding some stones and some other decorations. So I just want to make sure I have a nice base to work on. For my stones part, I'm going to be using my Zulays bling adhesive, and I'm just going to be placing some random little stones in different sizes. I believe I'm using SS4 and SS6, and placing them in random parts all over the thumb and all over the like these nails, the ones with the cherry and the Chanel part, I'm just placing stones, and you guys, this makes all the difference. It just adds a little bit of sparkle and it makes it look so cute. To be honest, I really love it. So yeah, I'm just placing stones, and I like using different sizes. You don't have to, but I feel like it just adds a little more definition somehow, and it just looks really pretty. And I am using just some light pink little rhinestones and my Zulays glue, and I'm just adding more wherever I feel like they need it. I kind of just look at the nails and then try to figure out, like, do I need more here or not? And if I needs more, I always add more. And I did honestly add a few extra because I just love stones. You guys know this. I'm obsessed with them. Next, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this gel polish called Zodiac Sign by Nail Reserve LA, and I'm going to be taking it and drawing little hearts on the this part, like the ribbon part, or I'm not sure what this is, but I'm going to be drawing little hearts there. And the reason why I did this was because the original picture actually had pink, I believe they were pink or red rhinestone hearts, and I unfortunately don't have any of those, so I just did best with what I could. I think they were like a pink magenta rhinestone heart, and I don't have those, and I didn't know where to get them, so I just went in with this color, and I'm going to be drawing on little hearts and making them kind of 3D, and I'm going to be making them chrome so that they look shiny like a rhinestone kind of would. So now I'm adding some pink chrome powder. This is just a random pink that came with a set from Amazon, I believe, and I'm going to be making them look chrome. So I'm just putting it on there, rubbing it with a little applicator, and I'm just rubbing it straight on top of the like inhibition layer from the gel polish after I cured it. So I made sure to cure the hearts first, and then I'm doing the same thing on all of these fingers, and then I'm going to be going back in with top coat and top coating only the little hearts so that they're kind of like 3D a little bit, you know what I mean, so that they look like they're sticking up on the nail and they aren't just like flat like if I just painted them there. I tried my best to try to do try to make the design with whatever I had on hand, and I feel like it still came out really cute in the end. So now what we're going to be doing is what I always do for my last step is I am going to be filing the tops of the nails. You guys know I love to do this. If you want to, you can go back and top coat the edges, or you can even paint over them. I just feel like it's not necessary. When I used to do acrylic nails, I would also do this, and I've never had any issues with it or anything like that. It always works out super well, and it always has like a really pretty shape at the end, and then it looks so pretty when it's on my customer's hand. So I love it so much, and then I just dust them off. And this, honestly, you guys, is such a workout for my hands. Like sometimes I have to file like 10 to 15 sets at one time because I do so many like in one day, and then I have to file them all at the end of the day, and then my hand literally feels like it's broken. But yeah, so that's the last step, and then after I dust them off, I put them in the box, and this is the final result. It came out so cute. Honestly, the perfect Valentine's Day set if you're into like girly sets but don't like a lot of stones. If you guys like this video, please leave a like, and please subscribe if you're new. I just uploaded a video today. This one's going up tomorrow, so that you guys will be seeing this on Sunday. And yeah, so I hope you guys liked it. Bye.